after it, MP.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Greetings and best wishes for a So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the 1. And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. Takes a 3. And it's MP with the 3.
Whoa, MP says, I got this. Answering the call with a triple.
And the dunk by Rizachet.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after. And again.
And with each game, it seems his rookie campaign gets brighter and brighter. He now has the 4th most points ever in a rookie season.
And you know what? He's not done yet. This sort of success really breeds confidence for a young player. Not that he needs any at all to get a boost, but my goodness, he has been something. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
MP fires from way outside. Another miss by MP. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's MP for 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Daniels. To the middle. And Rizachet, the bucket on the assist by Daniels.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Hawks leading by 6. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. The 3 from MP. Johnson with the rebound. On the wing, Daniels, defended by Dort. Johnson against him. Oh, look at that.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. MP looking around. There's the three. Sinks the triple. MP's got 11 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Daniel. Hawks passing it around. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Thunder with the rebound. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them one game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chills.
Young outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And so Young nails them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Hawks lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back. And get it. For the Thunder, MP's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. NSGA's subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Gay. 8 points his last outing. Daniels kicks to Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, year after year, Young is one of the best when it comes to drawing fouls.
And so Young nails them both. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He finished with 60 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Gay. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And a wide open look for Daniel. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
MP outside. Fires for three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Daniel. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Young. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding frees Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Holmgren in for Wiggins. Porzingis is checked in for Atlanta. Jalen Johnson comes in for Newell. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Young with no one around. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Hawks passing it around. And that one drops. Reza Shea's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's stolen by Dort. Here's MP. Capping off the break, MP.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. MP left side. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. MP has been leading the charge for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who are brought up playing the game this way.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Here's Reza Shea. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, defenses are going to try to bump Reza Shea around, but he's used to that style of play.
And got it! Another basket.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Clock at 6. Holmgren with the steal. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Reza Shea.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Johnson finds Daniels. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Reza Shea. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
Yeah, if you give Reza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Young dishes to Johnson. Here's Reza Shea, covered by MP.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. MP finishes inside.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And the dunk by Reza Shea.
And Reza Shea is having himself a game. Everything is coming together for the young fella.
MP outside. .152 left in the third. From the stripe, and it comes off the front of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Young. Inside, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Atlanta, Gay's checked in, and it's Kennard in for Young.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Daniels. Here's Reza Shea. No points there, only his third miss in 10 attempts from the floor. Here's MP. MP rattling the rim.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Back to Ricochet, and the dunk by Ricochet.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire. Hits it again. Wow.
His elite offensive play has made its mark once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. He's got to be in the conversation for greatest of all time.
I mean, certainly Michael Jordan, the guy he just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who's the best ever.
The three from MP. The three is pure from MP.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kennard with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. Daniels, no good. On the wing, MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup?
New group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. MP's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Here's Porzingis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's MP in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Young outside. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. MP. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Porzingis, and he jams it in.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Beyond the arc. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's MP attacking.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Young against SGA. Porzingis, another chance. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Suffocating defense to come.
Are you kidding me? What a play by MP.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Hawks trail by 10. Young looking around. Fires the 3. And it doesn't go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Young.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, this kind of offensive performance is exactly why Ricochet was a first overall pick. He can fill it up.
MP strong inside.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Here's Dort. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. Launches it. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
SGA with the steal. MP. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
60+ in the win for you, MP. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted.
Man, what? It started to feel a little unfair tonight, to be honest with you. I mean, how many times can you dunk on your little brother in the driveway before you start feeling bad? And that's what I felt. You know what I mean?
You're not making any friends with a statement like that, MP.
I'm not trying to. Hey, listen, this is a grown-up league. If you can't take a little trash talk, you're in the wrong business.
Words of wisdom. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And we'll see you next time.
Happy Sunday, what's up everyone?
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought in. Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Toumani Camara out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach, this team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Lillard outside. Four on the clock. From deep. The Thunder with the rebound. And with their last win, they tied that epic Lakers streak of 33 straight victories set back in 71 and 72. You have to wonder how long they can possibly keep this up.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 11 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. With the new year approaching, so is the trade deadline, Grant.
Yeah, it's sooner than you think, too, B.A. Some teams will have a new look in the new year. And, of course, that's just the business of basketball, as they say.
For 3, here's Lillard. Connects again from distance.
And he's almost third now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. Sinks the tray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Sharp. Back to Lillard. Unloads. Hartenstein pulls it in.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now here's MP. Camara covering.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Williams against Williams. Portland needs to get off the shot here. Lillard can't get it to go.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's MP. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. MP's got 20 points. points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP looking around. Buries it from 3. Give him 23.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for SGA. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 5 with the drive. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
On the wing, MP. For 3. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
MP getting it done for Oklahoma City, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Let's He's checked in for Williams. Then for Portland, Iliavdias checked in for Grant. Kamara comes in for Thibault. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Here's Joe. Still without a bucket. MP outside. Fires for 3. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
MP is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Kamara. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Portland. Oklahoma City leading by 19. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and he's sweet. From long range, he can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh my goodness, look out.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, They were willing to ride it all night long.
Count that one. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout called, Portland. A different look for Oklahoma City. Harden. He's checked in for Wiggins. Dort comes in for Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Williams is checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Drew Holiday. Back to Sharp. A shot to stop the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. MP, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And Lillard gets it to go.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
On the wing, MP. Kamara covering from deep. MP. Sharp grabs the miss. Blazers trail by 21. Left side, Kamara. Fires from deep. Sharp, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 39.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins for 3. And he buries his first look.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hardenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. MP outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Their last encounter was in Portland.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Oklahoma City ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
For one of my favorite events, Kenny, I think I could beat you right now if we did one.
You'd have everyone dunking their heads, running for cover.
So you're scared. I get it.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Thunder.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Portland. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Robert Williams out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Kamara in at the 3 slot. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back over to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's MP, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Getting it done from the in-between area, MP just taking what the defense gives them.
Pass to Sharp. And the layup is good off the glass. Sharp's got 6 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his... three-point shot tonight.
Williams in the post. He's against Hartenstein. Lillard left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 15.
Play calling, great execution leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half. Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at New York. They pulled themselves up to the 2nd place spot.
Checking out Oklahoma City, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Thunder leading by 22. Lets a 3 fly. They get it back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you love that SGA putting that athleticism to work. Go hit the glass.
Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
From deep, MP. And yes, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Now a timeout called by Portland. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for SGA. Then for Portland, Klingon comes in for Williams. And Holiday subbed in for Lillard. Chan. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Down low. Here's Kamara. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
MP outside. This one for three. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Sharp. Joe with the defensive effort.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
MP shot is good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Sharp passes to Avdia. Outside Sharp. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And there have been two very He's checked in for Oklahoma City. MP comes in for Mitchell. And also a switch here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Thibault. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
They've got Cason Wallace. He's out there with Isaiah Joe. MP is out there with Williams. And it's Jang in at the four-man position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's MP. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his fourth rebound in this one. Holiday passes to Graham. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Lillard's got 16 in the second half.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Lillard passes to Graham. To the paint. Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Williams with the screen. Lillard right side. That shot missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Grant's shot is off.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Williams in the post. He's against Jang. Portland again missing. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Avdia outside. Off target from outside. MP outside. From outside the arc. He drops it from range.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Avdia can't get it to go. MP outside. There's the 3. And again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
A scoring bonanza tonight in the win. MP, as you're passing 40, 50, 60 points, are you feeling the excitement building in the arena?
You notice it, but I'm at work. You know, there's a million things to keep track of. Defensive assignments, switches, how you're going to handle this, attack that. I know we make it look easy, but it's not. This is a real high-wire act, and if you don't keep your eyes on the prize, you're going to fall.
We appreciate you, MP.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.